And I sabotage it on Oh. Oh, hi!
Oh, hi. How's it
Leo.
going? How's it going?
I'm so happy to
I
see
just
you.
got. Oh, yeah, me too. Been a while. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I really missed you, you know, I wanted to... Oh, thank you.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I missed you too.
That's very nice of you.
Uh, well,
Hi.
you know, how you been? How you been?
Yeah.
Doing good, I hope.
I
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
yes, thank you for not even allowing me to speak. You know, it's much easier that way because I can just say my words and you can just tell me how I feel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's a good day, you know, feeling good. Gonna go out, gonna spread love, make people happy, you know, gonna cheer people up, you know,
Yeah.
turn those upside down frowns into smiles, you know, gonna sing, gonna dance, gonna share love and hugs and friendship, you know, I mean, that's what's important, right?
I agree. That's what I love about you the most. You know, you're so nice and so friendly and so you express your feelings just so naturally and organically. I wish I was more like you.
Oh, well, you know what I say, if you dream of it, you know, you could achieve it, if you believe it, you could reach it, you know.
Yeah.
I think, you know, if you want to say it, you say it. If you want to do it, you do it. You know, if you have dreams, follow them,
welcome.
believe in them. You know, and you're bound to achieve great things.
Yeah.
And I can see no bad things coming from that.
Yeah, I've actually been dreaming about you a lot. You know, you've
Oh, well, I mean, I'm flattered, but I don't think of you in that way. You know, I mean, sure, I may be interested, maybe even a little curious, but you know, I think, you know, my heart is elsewhere. Right now, my heart is for poor Frost, who's lost her parents, so I plan on picking her up. I can't really focus on myself. Can't be selfish. Nope, not at all. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I,
you
I,
didn't just lose her parents.
of course, those dreams weren't about that at all. I, of course, would be also more than flattered, you know, to ever dream about such scenarios with you. And I'm sure it would be fun, but that's not exactly what my dreams were about. It was about something different, and I perhaps wanted to talk to you about it a bit more, if you don't mind.
Oh, I mean, sure, okay.
Yeah, can we go on like a nice little walk, you know? We'll just see the flowers and see the grass grow. It's
Maybe
beautiful
like
out
a
here.
boat out onto a lake kind of walk, or
Yeah, just, you know, just like a little walk, just, you know, just
yeah,
outside.
yeah, okay, yeah, like a, you know, family fishing trip, maybe,
Yeah.
you know,
Just to get
that
me
kind
like
of thing.
a little privacy.
Yeah, where there's gonna be no witnesses.
Yeah, from all the hardships of the world, you know, and from all the potential evil goblins that might be stalking us. Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at all those flowers.
Ah, yes, the wonderful dueling spot, the place where, you know, we always fight and we fall over and then we get laugh and we get back up.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone has a good time. No
And
bad times at all here.
and all those,
No
you know,
bad memories.
yeah,
All good things.
and all the blood, you
I
know,
like
that
this.
that is
Oh yeah, you know,
all
all
over
the
the
blood
place.
that we you know, that we shed, you know, that we spill, you know, trying to make each other better, you know, sharing our love, trying to teach each other, you know. Yeah, I love this spot, you know. It's stuff where, like when I was shooting my bow at Frost, and I kept hitting Hjaldir instead of Frost, and you know, yeah, I like this spot.
Yeah, I like it too.
I still actually have my healing arrows in my quiver from when, you know, from the last of the duels. When we, you know, against the big kitty thing that wanted to play with me. Remember that?
Yeah,
That was fun.
I remember. I really was cheering for you, you know, to win against that kitty. It was a really close fight, and yeah.
Well, you know, I think, you know, the kitty has like certain limits to it, so I don't think it's as fair. But, you know, because the kitty's on all fours, but, you know, I can use my hands, so it's like, you know, jazz hands kind of thing, you know, like, yeah.
I agree. And, this is I'm sorry that I brought you here, but I wanted
Oh,
to.
you can bring me here anytime. You know, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, it's only like what a minute walk. You know, it's fine. You know, you don't have to apologize for making me walk a minute. You know, I'd walk a mile for you. You know, because you know I love you that much. You know, we're really close like that, and you know, we're buddies.
Yeah, we are so close and so buddies and friendly.
Yeah, and I always look up to you because you're like so strong, so forward, and so passionate and vocal. Like you shout it out there, and I'm so proud of you. You know.
Uh, and you've always had my back. You always try to help me in your own way.
Yeah, that's all I do is I try to help people. You know, I help as much as I can. Sometimes I give little nudges in the right direction. Other times, with my hip, but sometimes those nudges are like big, like boop, and
Yeah, you are very subtle, especially with your humor and everything that you do.
oh yeah, well I mean I try to be as truthful as I can be. I always speak like that. Even when I'm trying to be gentle, sometimes I'm subtle rather than gentle. But
Yeah.
I mean it ends in like a tool. So I mean it's close, right?
Indeed. I have a weird request for you. Could you please bend over and sniff of this flower behind me? Just for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it smells
This is
lovely, right?
I hadn't smelt this flower. Something so simple, so small, like just like these little blades of grass all around us.
Indeed.
Thank you, dear. You've made me appreciate something that I wouldn't have appreciated otherwise.
I'm glad to be of service, Leo. I'm really glad to have you around, and I'm sorry if I'm ever not good enough, as a friend for you. You deserve so much better.
You don't need to apologize to me. Friendship and love can't exist without forgiveness. Forgiveness is the strong foundation of anything. So no matter what you do, no matter what you say, I will always forgive you. I will always forgive everyone. Because I believe, that a world without forgiveness is like a barren farmland.
Yeah, you're so right.
If like the land was barren and infertile, flowers like these, like the one that you had me smell, wouldn't grow. And without that, it's a very sad land.
You're right. And
I like a happy land.
me
Pretty,
too.
colorful, right?
What would I do without you? You're so right. Like I am here trying to ask, for the forgiveness of Mercer in my little press conference. I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I'll be there. I will support you however I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. I've always got your back.
Me too, Leo. I have your back too, and again, I'm sorry. You deserve better friends than me. But I'll try my best, and I'll be there for you. Whatever you need, just come to me.
You don't need to worry about like my friends better or worse. I have better friends. I have worse friends. So long as you're my friend, that is the most important part. And that to me is like the most crucial part.
Yeah.
If I would feel terrible if I had enemies, but you're a friend, dear friend, very, very dear friend, near the top, like top of the top, cream of the crop. Ooh yeah,
Indeed. Having enemies is so unproductive and lame, when you can have friends instead.
Hate is like a fire that only leaves ash and destroyed memories.
Yeah.
A wasted energy. I would rather build something wonderful, something that would, inspire for many, many, generations to come,
Indeed. You're right. Let's be productive, let's...
Ooh, yeah. What do you feel like doing today?
Well, I have that little press conference in about 2 hours. Less than that. So I still have
So
some
what you're
time.
saying is we need to get you like, make you like all smartly dressed. Should we dress you up like, in the super smart way, like make it look really, really formal, like some kind of fancy outfit.
Yeah, I guess that could work. What is your definition of fancy outfit? Like a leaf skirt?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, you know what? I'm a bad choice for fashion design,
Mm-hmm.
especially like at formal engagements. So
Yeah, you don't
we should
say.
find someone who. Hey, look, this is like all the rage. Like most people, start like
Yeah,
this.
I agree. It is all the rage. I definitely can feel it.
Yeah, and when a strong breeze blows by, I can feel that. So
Yeah, that's when the rage properly builds up, when I see everything. Sorry, I meant when, I can see the wind blow in the leaves of the trees. It's so beautiful, it reminds me of the nature and how everything is connected together.
Oh yeah, well, like my skirt without the spout, like it's easy to get blown away, swept away by the wind sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so blown away by this topic that I wish we change it immediately to not spoil our appetite, to not, sometimes too much of good is bad, and everything needs to be in moderation.
I agree. You know, so I have like another like outfit that I may wear in more formal occasions. I was thinking about wearing it for this big press conference.
Amazing.
It's far more streamlined and smoother. I think
I absolutely trust you that it will be very decent and very covering of your features. We don't want, we want to make sure that.
Oh, that's totally like the opposite of what it actually is.
Oh, right. Of course it is.
Well, I mean, if you want me to like, come up with something like smart and formal, something that makes me look like a little more, maybe I should like go for something, like how I have green and like that, and you have like the brown and red. Maybe I should have something smart and formal, just look like you, or close or something,
Yeah, that's exactly what I always wanted, more people to think that we're brothers and that, we're like twins. Yes, that's exactly what I
Oh, and I
want.
think like I just wanted to have like some kind of uniform with decorum,
Yeah, that's perfect.
ooh,
Why don't we go to Damir and ask him to give you the same, color of haircut as me? Maybe you can shave your mustache and get in shape. Actually, you are of course in shape, and we can all look like the same. It's gonna be perfect. I love it.
I could say, yeah, I'm clearly in shape. You could clearly see my abs.
I'm not.
Yes.
How dare you?
No, you know what? I've just like the outfit that might, do the trick.
Perfect. I can't wait to see it on the most important day of my life, to see you in that extremely revealing outfit. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Well, I mean, if you, I'm picking up subtle hints that you do not want me in, like.
No, not at all. Not at all. I insist. You wear the outfit that mostly represents you, and I swear I will be supportive and very appreciative of your bold design choices.
Well, maybe you could like help me pick out an outfit. I have 3 in mind for this event. This is number 1. What do you think?
Good try, I would say, but let's go see.
Okay, let me go into my room and I'll change and wait for me, and then I'll come out in my new outfit.
I will gladly wait for you outside instead of going inside. I mean, I will gladly just wait for you outside to give you privacy.
Oh God, it's so tight. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't. Okay, I'm ready. Ready?
I don't think I am. But sure, yes, I'm ready. Oh, god damn it.
Ta-da! What do you think? It screams formal. It's sleek, and it doesn't draw any attention away from the opponent, which had wings and a mustache.
I think it's perfect.
Okay. Well, wait till you see my third outfit. I mean, I like this stuff.
Yeah, show me the next. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've never been so sure in my life.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure, sure. But I'm telling you, this third one might be the winner.
Oh no, Kibosafar is taking over my Yeti, and it fucked up everything. Oh boy.
Just get my wings out from the back there.
Fix it, Stormy.
Shut up,
We need you.
Why did I even put these on here?
You can hear me.
How many
Oh,
even
no.
can I? There's like extreme. Okay, right. Ta-da! What do you think? It's kind of like you, but also different.
Yeah, I love the fact that I can see one of your nipples like that. Yeah, it's very refreshing.
Yeah, life is about compromise. And if I was to cover up a little bit, I have
Fucking
to
belly.
reveal a little bit.
Yeah,
So, compromise. Showing the best of both worlds,
indeed.
concealed and unconcealed.
I especially like the fact that from the side I can see your well-defined abs just poking through the dress.
Wait, you see that? I don't see that.
Well, they're clearly there, nicely tucked in and comfortable, like a kangaroo in its pouch. Are you sure you're not pregnant?
I mean, how long does it take for a fairy to give birth?
I don't know.
Because if it's like years, then maybe. If it's like months, then definitely not. Because I've been like this way for a very, very long time.
Oh, I see. Well, I think you look majestic. I think this is the perfect choice for the opportunity that is happening today. Maybe you'll find someone who will like you so much that they will not even allow you to come back home, and they will take you in with them on an adventure, and you'll never come back. I will be so destroyed and devastated that, what would I do with myself? I would have to, come visit you like so many times, but I'm so bad with direction, so if I never actually showed up, that might of course be because of it, so I'm really sorry in advance if it happens, hopefully, maybe, you
don't need to worry about that. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
yeah.
So, are you sure that this is like the perfect outfit that you want? Because you sounded really like passionate, really, you really driven for the second one. So I wasn't sure.
I'm sorry. Sometimes, my passion gets the better of me, but it's clearly not.
No, I like it. I prefer, be truthful, be honest, follow your dreams. Just scream out, the first thing, in your heart, because
Yeah.
that's usually what's true.
Yes.
Even if it's wrong, it's not.
Yeah, speaking
false.
of my heart, and me being that inside, you know how you teased me about Zen, and me and her being boyfriends? Surprise! She already has a boyfriend. She loves someone else, and me and her will never be together. So you can stop teasing me about it.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
know you really care about her.
No, not at all. Only as friends.
And I'm sure that you still care about her, and I'm sure that her now being
Nonsense.
taken. would
I'm
make
so
it
over
easy.
her, and once I have this apology, out of the way, everything will be fine. We can move on. We can forget about everything, and we'll be fine.
You're right. Let's go get this apology.
Not yet. It's still too early.
Yeah, we'll get this apology from her and her
No,
boyfriend.
not from her. Not from her friend. Me will apologize to her boyfriend and to her and to everyone involved.
Oh, but
I know
yeah,
exactly what's going
I'm-
through your head. If you go to the city right now and tell everyone that it is expected from them to apologize to me, then please don't do that. Whatever.
No, actually, I'm so proud and so humbled by how selfless you are. You always say you want to be more like me, but that is such a selfless act.
Oh.
So loving, If you love something, you have to let it go.
No, I don't love her. This is just like a friendly thing to do. I wronged them and I want to make things right. It's a simple business transaction. I did something bad to them and I want to make it right by doing something nice to them. It's simple math.
if that is what you feel that you need to do. But uh, I just want to let you know that when it comes to simple math, this isn't a subtraction from you. It's something that I think is an addition to just how awesome you are, and I'm
Yes.
proud of you.
Thank you. More jokes. That's my favorite, especially those puns. I love them so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's sort of just how I do.
Yes, they always, make everything feel so much better than it actually is.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad. I just wanna, I wanna make things better. I always strive to be better.
Yeah, you're always a reminder to me that, even though things are bad, they can always get worse. And of course, there is always hope, that things will get better, but it never actually happens. So that's why you need to keep going.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
When we get knocked down, we gotta get up again. 'Cause you can never keep us down.
exactly. It's yes. Thank you so much, for being a part of my life.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to be part of it, and I'm looking forward to being in a continuous part of it for a very, very long time. Very, very, very long time.
Oh
Always
yes,
gonna be there.
I heard that
It's gonna
fairies
be
live,
great.
so long, and I'm so glad that, I can count on you, and I can consider you to be almost like my brother, since everyone thinks we're related, and you're giving me such a good reputation.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I've been going around singing the praises of, like the village and you especially, and
Oh,
whether it's to the dancing elves or the singing elves or
lovely.
the
What have you been saying to these,
coastal elves.
people I haven't met about me? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I just said that you're amazing. Like you're really strong spirited. You're very passionate. And you look really really cool. And you'd really really appreciate the dances because their dances are amazing. And so is her singing. So they sort of like I think they're like elves that dance under the moon. Like down under the moon, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see. I think I understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty certain one of their favorite foods is kiwi.
Oh, well, uh, I hope that they have a good day, and I hope to see them someday.
Yeah, hopefully, they're around here, because they're amazing.
Yeah, maybe we can, head down under there at some point and, see if they're around.
Cool. I hope so. Because like I've met so many of like amazing elves, and I've been sending them all over the lands, getting them to meet up. I mean, I don't know what you call like a group of elves. It's like gaggle of geese. Is it like an eggle of elves?
Yeah, like a
That makes
fleet.
no sense. Yeah, that.
Yeah, fleet of elves. Never mind. Yeah, I'm sure we'll meet them all one day. Maybe they will attend my press conference today.
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, hopefully. That would be amazing if they were. But they don't do like that. I kept telling them, it's like, hey, look, we're a big performance center. They should dance there. But they insist on giving like private, like dances to like small communities, in return for services, because that's how they want to go around do things rather than doing, going out and getting stuff themselves, which I think is really, really inspiring. They want to drive up the economy that way, service for a service kind of thing.
Oh, so like prostitutes.
Yeah, but without the good stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, prostitutes don't really sing all that well. They mostly just moan. That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, I mean, lucky to get that, really. But yeah, no, the like she sings amazing, and the choreographed dancing is like we could do that, It's like I can bend my body that way,
No,
really.
please don't. Please don't. I believe you.
Yeah, she's a bit of a contortionist. That way, she's gonna give me dancing lessons. It's gonna be amazing.
Perfect. I can't wait for you to start practicing Can
Yeah,
you?
and then I can like twist and move and dance and prance
know,
and
just
just fling my body around and full display for
Just
everyone.
in case, could you promise me that you will never practice dancing on our property in case, the goblins attack you and startle you and they will break your hip or something like that? We don't want that to happen. You only practice these dancing routines when you're with those elves, They will take care of you. They will make sure that you're in safe conditions.
I promise to only dance around like people who know how to dance because it'd be like sparring with people that don't know how to spar. Someone would get really really hurt. It'd be
Exactly.
foolish. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, no. Yeah, you won't see me doing backflips, or cartwheels without, I mean, I can do forward flips, I can just, pull my daggers out so that, they don't get caught on my legs when I do the flip, and then I'd be like, yeah, and I mean, sure, everyone can see up my skirt when I do it, but it's fine.
Oh, I've barely even noticed.
Oh, good. I was worried it may have been a bit too obvious. Okay, good, good.
Oh yeah, not at all. I just thought, it was full moon for a moment, but it wasn't. It was
Yeah,
just you.
I had thought about wearing the, my second outfit underneath my third or first, but I thought that might be a bit too much. So,
Yeah,
just wanted to,
true.
be free spirited in, many ways.
Yeah, but thanks for that. Yeah, you don't want to be overdressed, It's just too much is
Yeah,
too
I know
much sometimes.
that'd be silly.
Indeed. We don't want to be silly. That's correct.
Yeah, we want to be super serious. Yeah.
Indeed. Uh, well, I feel much better. I am so glad that we had this chance to catch up and to
Yeah,
sort
me
everything
too.
out.
Sorry about that bit of.
Yeah, the Sasanka will be so proud of me that I decided to have this chat with you and to finally tell you how I truly feel about our friendship.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you too.
Oh, thank you. That means so much.
Yeah, I'm so glad to call you a friend. It's really important to me because
Mhm.
there aren't many of our wing folk, and you're like really cool.
Yeah. Right. So, well, we still have some time. Let's see if anyone else is around.
Yeah, sure.
Oops. The apology is in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And I don't see Sasanka. I don't see both the sisters. The fire elf seems to be sleeping too. I guess it's just us. Perfect. We can go, hang out in Northmist for a while and see what everyone else is up to. Let's do it.
You don't need to prepare for your big thing.
No, I'll just wing it. I don't need a speech or anything like that. I'll just speak from the heart like you.
See, even you're playing with the puns now.
Yes, yeah, I'm so glad you have such a good influence on me. You get Durkon vibes right now. It's fine. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm dead.
You raise a
Send-
good question. Don't we go to the map room?
Yeah, but we can get there this way too. It's fine.